What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Pack Only Road to Glory. Today we're going to be claiming our Foot Champs rewards and you're going to also see the first batch of Foot Champs games in today's video. We obviously did a video earlier on in the week where we did the qualification for Foot Champs, so we have qualified. We only got Silver 2 this weekend league, not the best, but 15k coins, a rare gold pack and a mega pack. I'm still relatively hopeful that we can get something good. Of course, we have qualified for through the daily knockout tournament, not for the daily knockout tournament. We've got 30,000 coins now. We have got 4 packs, a premium silver players pack and a gold pack that I got from those SBCs. We are due for a 125k pack in the next sort of few days when EA release those. And there's a mega pack as a pack in store. I might see what I get out of these packs first and see if I've got 35,000 coins and open another mega pack. Just to give myself the best opportunity. Not a bad start. A sporting Dutchman could be worth. Ooh, there's a Brazilian rare card as well, which could be quite helpful. 5.7, 1.5. So we get about 800 coins for him, which is very nice indeed. Another Liga NOS player here, Vitor Bruno. I was thinking maybe it'd be worth a bit. It doesn't look like he's worth too much. I'll tell you what, I'll actually keep him in the club. We'll keep him. We'll keep him. They can all stay. We'll get rid of the Polishman. We'll take a look at the SPL players. Some of them have value. Most of them typically. Is he 10,000, 2,000, 1,000? Wow, he's actually like 1,400 coins. I'll list him up for 12 to try and get a quicker sale. Right now, because of the SBCs, a lot of bronze and silvers are actually going for pretty decent money. This guy is less than 1,000 coins. As a German, I'll hold on to him. The Italian guy, hopefully Crotona are a team that require a lot of silvers. Yeah, we'll take another 1,400 coins off of that there. And then we'll take this guy, we'll check him out. What we kind of need right now is still a Brazilian cam. Like a Kaka would be absolutely perfect for us. And Wanderson here, 2,000 coins... 1,500 coins. I'll keep him because I don't know if he might be useful to us in that South American SBC. So that puts us up to 31,000 coins. We then get a gold pack, which was again from the SBC, Day 7 SBC. We get a rare gold player in the gold pack as well. It's going to be, is that Nastasic? Oh, Maximovic. It's not bad. It's not bad. He might go into one of our teams. We get Kalu there and Zhanaev. Not really interested in any of those. We'll keep all of that and I'll discard the rest of the items. I still need to clear this club out. We've still got a mess of things available. So we'll start with the rare gold pack, guys. I'd be so happy with a Foot Birthday card or just like a nice usable card. An upgrade to a team would be great. We're going to get Horn. I think we already have Horn in the club. I actually think we also already have a spare Horn on the trade pile. We don't. We get Biabiani, not really that helpful to me. Our Syria team is actually pretty good. We'll keep all of those. We get the duplicate Al Sommer. We'll put the Spain kit on. We'll put it on there for now. I don't want 2 white kits, but I'll pick up another kit in due course. But having 2 white kits might be quite fun. I don't know. I couldn't imagine so, but we'll see. We'll discard the remaining items. We're nearly at 35,000 coins. We'll get one more mega pack. Let's see what we can get out of this mega pack. Can we get a Foot Birthday item? No, and again, not a big flare. It's going to be Sahin. Again, I think he's actually a duplicate, which means, again, no Brazilian that is going to be super helpful. Ospina, Perez. Yeah, there's not a lot here. We get Henry Lansbury. We'll take a look at Jota. He might be worth something. We'll send all of this to the club for now. I might quickly... a Hawk Chemstyle is nice. That Hawk Chemstyle, that's going to fit one of our players very, very nice indeed. I'm going to discard both of those dudes, and I'm going to sell this fitness card for a quick 1,000 coins, just so we've got enough coins to pick up the next mega pack. So our rewards haven't been overly mesmerizing for us. He's less than 800 coins, so we'll save him. I'll discard the rest of the items. Does that put us over 35k? No, we're about 1,000 coins short. So I'll just go and discard some items from the club, from the trade pile. I've got a lot of gold cards in here that are worth a bit. I'm sure, that fitness card sold straight away as well. Let's take a look at, has Krykowiak got any value? 750, is 1,000, we'll list him at 800. I don't think he'll even sell straight away, but like Okore, for example, we'll discard, and then we'll discard one more item to be able to get ourselves. Let's discard, ooh, Hernandez actually, is due for an inform, Hernandez actually, I think. Have we got gold card that's not going to be very good. Oh, Hummels. I tried to sell Hummels because of the SBCs right now. It looks like he didn't sell for 18,000. Let's try and list him up for 15,000. We might be able to get a few more cards in. Let's discard Halilovic as well. So we're going to get ourselves one more mega pack, and if that Hummels does sell, we actually might end up being able to get something even more. But normal circumstances, I'd actually go for 5k packs here. But I'm feeling like a mega pack is a good chance to get a FUT birthday card. Is it going to bless us? No walkout. Do we get a FUT birthday card? We don't. And again, not a big reward. We're going to get Dele Alli. Does he help? Does he help? Our BPL, I probably would use him instead of Herrera, to be honest. So Dele Alli could be quite useful for us. We'll keep all of this stuff. We'll sell most of it eventually. Cam to centre forward is nice. Italian manager is nice. A few players there that aren't really helpful to us, which we can send onto the trade pile. And our main man didn't sell. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go and sort the teams out now. Oh, there you go. Actually, Hummels did sell. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to go open a few more 5k packs and see if we can get anything lucky. But what I'm going to do after these 3 5k packs that we open here, dudes, is I'm going to go ahead and... we get another Dembele. I'm going to go ahead and redo all the teams, make sure I've got the best of everything that we could possibly have and possibly want. And then we'll come back, and before we get into the gameplay, I'll give you a rundown again of all the teams that we've got, what the plans are, and what we anticipate doing this coming weekend, or as you're watching this, for this FUT Champs weekend. The absolute, the target, the maximum target is to try and get to 23 wins. Because for this month, we'll take a look at the monthlies in a second as well. Let's keep the manager for now. Marksman's actually a good chem style for dudes that have got high pace as well, so that's not too bad. And then last but not least, one more gold pack. Come on, EA, bless us, man. Bless us with a big card out of a 5k pack. Come on, beat Kaka. Oh, that's Lanzini. That's actually not bad again. He's got a good card. 4-star, 4-star, I believe. 3-star, 4-star. Really bad physicals. We get another Brazilian. He's not going to be helpful. We do get a Rojo there. Not too much more that was beneficial for the club. But for this month, guys, on FUT Champs, obviously the aim is always gold as a minimum. Next weekend, this time next week, we will have 3 gold informs. God, I hope we get lucky on those. When we look at the monthly leaderboards, it hasn't even reset yet. Let's go and look at the previous month, because the previous month was we only got 52 wins in the previous month, but we only played 80 games. So I've actually only completed 7 weeks now on this account we've done. To get Elite 3, which will be the same as this month, 97 wins, which will basically be 24 wins 3 times and 25 wins once. So the aim is going to be seeing if we can force our way to Gold 1 this coming week. If we can, I will try my best to get Elite for the month. If we can't, I will just be settling for Gold again and hitting the 18 wins a week, and that's it. So we'll see what we can do with that. But this is going to be the end of the packs, guys. I'm going to go sort through the teams. I will be right back. Okay, guys, so into the first FUT Champs games we go today. We haven't managed to upgrade our team too much. Dele Alli coming in at the cam spot, and not so much else going on. But we're going to be putting in some more gameplay today, and the marquee matchups, and the FUT Day 8 FUT Birthday. I'm very surprised we was able to complete this. I was worried when EA released the requirements for the 125k untradeable pack. Fortunately, the daily challenges were not difficult, and we were able to complete all 8, which means in the next few days, before the 14th of April, I believe it is, we will get a 125k untradeable pack that will contain, potentially contain FUT Birthday items. They will still be in the pack. So, with that, I really hope that we can get lucky enough to get 1 or 2 good cards out of the 125k packs, but I don't have my hopes up. The reason why I don't have my hopes up is because there was lightning rounds for 125k packs last night, and I put them on my main account. I put some FIFA points on my main account, and I opened 5 of them, and I got 1 big flare. And it was an 85, I think it was Hamshik, an 85 rate Hamshik, and the rest of them were 83s and under in 125k packs with not a single special card in 5 packs. So I'm just curious. I'm curious to see what's coming. Now, we've got some comments. First comment from Tom Beckor says, where's the match against #TAS? Different account, interestingly. I played #TAS on my Roads Glory account, not on the pack only account. And as you may or may not know, I think it was on TazZ's channel anyway. He beat me 6-0. He's just too good for me. You know what I mean? Like, there's like tiers of players. There's pros. Then there's top 100s. Then there's elite, which I'm in here in elite. And then there's gold and silver and bronze, right? Now, I'm an elite player, which I've proven week and week and week. I've had a few weeks where I've dropped into gold and a week where I've got into Elite 1. You know what I mean? But I'm an elite tier player. And I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet in my results of kind of like given that. So I'm an elite tier player. And I get good performances against top 100 players. But I can't perform against the pros. I'm just not good enough to play against the pros. I've taken the odd win here or there. I beat the German pro a few months back now. I've beaten I've beaten one of the I can't remember the pro team. Not Epsilon, Aero maybe. I beat one of those dudes. But generally speaking, if I match up against the pros, I just get demolished, dudes. I'm just not good enough. You know what I mean? I'm not a pro player. I'm an entertainer. I'm a YouTuber. And although I can grind out some good results here and there, generally speaking, I'm not good enough to play against those dudes. So I'm glad I came up against TazZ on that account and not this account, because if I came up against him on this account, it probably would have been more embarrassing than 6-0. Jordan Jade says, I said this in previous episode, but I'm not sure if you saw it. If you don't enjoy Jesus Navas, how comes you don't use the Wilfred Zaha you packed a while back? 4-star skills, taller, stronger, and more stamina. He may not be a massive upgrade, but if he fits your playstyle better than Navas, is worth a try. I remember specifically at the time that I packed Zaha, I didn't have a right mid to right wing position modifier. So I wouldn't have been able to get him on chemistry. Now, the way my mind works is that once I now put Zaha into the club, that was it for me. Like, it's not like, I'm sure I could actually look in the club now and probably find 1 or 2 mini upgrades here or there for players that I don't like turning into players that I do like. And then I've probably packed since a right mid to right wing and a right wing to right forward to be able to get him on the chemistry. And I've not thought to myself, oh, I've still got Zaha. I need to have like I guess an account overview. I need to have a day where I just go through all of the players that I've got and rebuild the teams perhaps to fit me a little bit better and get some potential upgraded players in. But yeah, I agree with you. Zaha would probably fit my playstyle much better. But interestingly, since then, we've actually switched to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow because I've got a lot of really good central-based players, especially wanting to use 2 strikers with Wele and Jamie Vardy. I think that's a good partnership up front. Yeah, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot with the team being narrow, which is quite fun. Andrew Vaughan says, hey Nep, do you have any ideas of what new game modes EA could add into FUT on FIFA 18? I'd like to hear what things that you would like to have added. Love your vids. Keep up the great content from Ireland. I have got so many ideas that there is not enough time in the world to talk about them. The biggest issue is there's 2 huge issues with having ideas for FIFA 18 or other FIFA games. First and foremost, EA cannot directly take ideas from the community, be it something posted on Reddit, on the forums, on Twitter, through a YouTuber, myself or any other YouTuber. They cannot directly take those videos because, for example, you know, like a few of the YouTubers do like the roulette wheel thing. Where it, like, not roulette wheel, but the wheel where like 3 players roll, and if you get the 3 players on the wheel line, you win the player. EA could now never ever do that because the YouTuber that first did that, or a YouTuber that did that, could then sue EA and say, hey, this was my idea, here, I've got proof, I had it here. So they won't do that. Now, I've given dialogue to EA, I've opened dialogue to EA and said, I am more than happy to sign an agreement that says any ideas from my videos or from my tweets or from my feeds, my social media, EA are more than welcome to take, use and have. I got nothing back from that. And I'm nobody. I'm a small fish, right? Like, why would they? Who cares what I want or what I think my community wants? It's about what EA want. Who cares what any random YouTuber wants? EA are in the driving seat. They're the force. They're the force behind what they want, and you know, no YouTuber's going to change that opinion. So for me to say to EA, hey, if you want to take some of my ideas, feel free, they probably just laughed it off because I'm a nobody in that sense. You know, I truly am. The other issue is, even if I did come up with something like just a worldie, something that would be like, wow, that would be phenomenal to have in FIFA. the likelihood that it would get put into FIFA 18 or even potentially FIFA 19 would be very slim. I know EA have like a priorities list, and the top of those priority lists are kind of like gameplay fixes and things like that. When there's a bug in FIFA, it gets addressed in the next year. Unless it's a game-breaking bug, it will only ever get addressed in the next year of FIFA, because they're already working on the next iteration all the time, right? So within a month or two of FIFA 18 being released, FIFA 19 is now being worked on. So they don't want to have to turn their energies back to fixing things that only affect a very small user base in FIFA. Because what you got to remember is when you get input delay or speed up lag, it's mad frustrating and it might cost you wins. And you might have a horde of people that also complain about it, but you are the minority. You are less than the 1%, right? So when less than 1% of the community, the player base are saying, I've got a problem with insert problem, because it's not even affecting more than 1% vocally, EA we'll fix that next time. When there's a huge issue where it's like everybody's like, holy crap, this is screwed, EA have got to fix it straight away because it affects too much for their business. But yeah, it's an interesting one, bros. It's an interesting one. But in terms of what I would like to see, there's a couple of things that come to mind instantly. The first thing I'd love to see is an indoor football or five-a-side style game mode within Ultimate Team. I think that'd be a lot of fun. One where you could either have all 5 players and control them yourself and play against other people five-a-side, or one where it could be similar to pro clubs where you control one player and go into a five-a-side with your buddies or with randoms and play against other people, maybe competitively, maybe just for fun, have leagues, have rewards. It introduces a world of unlockables, which means lots more microtransactions for FIFA. For example, you could have it so that for like the five-a-side scene has a different set to the regular Ultimate Team, like the World Cup mode from a few years back, or the Euro mode from a few years back, where you went into Ultimate Team and then into the mode, but it was separate from the regular Ultimate Team. So you could go into Ultimate Team, then into five-a-side, and you could buy Ronaldo with FIFA points. 5,000 FIFA points and you got Ronaldo, or 10,000 FIFA points and you got Ronaldo. But his goals and his assists and stuff count on that Ronaldo. But when you go back to regular Ultimate Team, he's not there. He's no goals, doesn't count. Boots, kits, stadiums, upgrades to your indoor stadium. Like, there is so much that EA can do with a five-a-side or an indoor game mode. For microtransactions to earn them revenue, and it would be an incredible feature for the community, because right now during Monday to Thursday when Foot Champs isn't around, there's not really much to play for. Draft is dead, no one plays online singles really, and Seasons is so dead because the prizes are horrendous. Once you've won the daily knockout once, you can't enter it again. You're really limited with how much FIFA you can actually play for enjoyment. So yeah, I would say that a five-a-side / indoor game mode would be something that I would love to see, but also I would really love to see your virtual pro in FIFA. They used to have it in FIFA 09, and I would love to see it back. I don't understand why we can have Alex Hunter, which is not a real footballer, is a fictional character, yet he's in the game and you can use him. He doesn't have crazy good stats, but I would love that for me as well. I would love to be able to create my own character with my own characteristics, my name, upload a player face if you want. If not, just have that, the black face when they don't have a picture. Have black face there, no problem at all. Allow the progression to be a system over time. Don't allow it so that people could just max out their pro straight away. Have a progression system where winning a tournament earns you a point. And you put a point into a category so you can boost your pace from 79 to 80 from winning a tournament. Winning a division gives you a point. Just gaining experience gives you a point. Maybe have it so that where you finish in Foot Champs, maybe Elite gives you 3 points, and have it so that over time you can progress your player. But if you focus, start him off as a 64 rated bronze, literally with like 64 in every stat. Start him there. And then every time you complete accomplishments in the game, you get points. So if you score a goal, you get 1 point. If you get an assist, you get 1 point. 10 goals is another bonus point. And set the task so that to build him up to like a silver or low gold would be relatively consistent and enjoyable. But to grind him to an 85 or an 86 or an 87 would be difficult, because if you put all your points in pace, which is ultimately what most people will do pretty quickly, you're going to earn, let's say you finish Elite 3, 4 consecutive weekend leagues in a row, and you get 1 point for Elite, or let's say 2 points for Elite 3. Gold and under, just for competing in the weekend league, you get 1 point. For Elite 3, you get 2 points. So for 4 weekend leagues, if you finish Elite 3, you get 2 points. So you get 8 points in total. If you're starting at 64 on every stat on the card, boosting your pace from 64 to 72, you're still slow as hell. And that's a month's worth of work in Foot Champs. So the league performances, the Foot Champs performances, tournaments, maybe have, you know, like I say, special achievements, like play a certain number of games, score a certain number of goals, have a progression system that rewards performance over time, rather than something right now where with Virtual Pros there's like an accomplishment list. It's really easy to complete a lot of the basic accomplishments. You can boost yourself super quick, super early, and it becomes a point where everyone's already hit a ceiling very, very quickly. Obviously this year they changed that a little bit, and I think this year they've done a good job actually with the Virtual Pro, but put a system in place where you can have you can have it so that you can have your own Virtual Pro in the game, and you can boost him over time, and then come towards the middle or the end of the year, you've actually got a usable player that is a lot of fun, and he's yours. You know what I mean? I think that'd be amazing. And in that instance, what you could do is just give him chemistry links like Legends. In fact, maybe put them in the Legends League. Don't give them necessarily a Legends looking card, but put them in the Legends League with the Legends badge, so that they get soft links to everyone and hard links to the same nation, and allow yourself to be able to change position. So if you've got a good team but you're missing a left back, go left back. If you want him in goal, go in goal. If you want him at striker, go at striker. I think that would be an amazing, amazing feature to have in the game. Mitchell Albom says, your delay isn't because of moving. I think it's EA's fault. I never had any problems with connections until recently, when you started having the problems with connections. I live in Canada, and for the first 2 to 3 months of Foot Champs, I'd guess that I had maybe 3 to 4 disconnects, but the last month or so of Foot Champs, I've got 5 to 6 disconnects a week. Let me know what you think about this, Nep, and others, if you had similar problems. Yeah, I agree. When I first moved down to the Bournemouth area, was in November, I had no problems. I had only ever had 1 disconnect before that, and I think that was when everyone got booted off the servers at the same time, and it wasn't like a connectivity problem or anything like that. My issues have only been starting since February, and in February I was picking up 2 or 3 minimum DCs a week, and 1 week I think I got 5 DCs altogether. And yeah, you're right, it started at the same time that everyone started complaining about it. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's an EA issue either. It could just be an ISP issue. It could be something that you know, BT changed, because BT obviously give the internet to TalkTalk and to a few other companies like the BT Hub, like the green box thing. It could be something that BT changed on their end that was different with the way packets sent, that it's actually not EA's fault. I remember back in FIFA 12, there was a huge issue for people that were on Sky Broadband or just Sky Internet, where at the end of every game, it would just disconnect you, regardless, win or lose, no matter what. I remember I had like 0 wins and like 115 losses, even though I barely lost a game, just because at the end of every game, I just got given a loss. And that was not due to EA, it was actually due to Sky. So yeah, there's a few issues there. Now, I've got some other questions here. I might keep them for the next video actually, because there's some good, interesting questions that I think would be important to talk about. But we end up finishing off with 4 wins and 2 losses after our first 6 games. I came up against one guy who had a pretty good team and just demolished me. He was just far better player than me. He deserved his win thoroughly. And I came up against a guy with a full legend, well, 6 legends in his team, and he scored an early goal and then literally just fouled me for the rest of the game. I've never experienced anything like it. He finished with like 9 yellow cards. And he just kept sliding in from the side, from the back. The ref just wouldn't give a red card, and it made it incredibly impossible to do anything, because as you guys well know, set pieces are a really effective method to score goals when it's not your set piece, right? I conceded a lot of my goals from counter attacks from set pieces. So what this guy was doing is, every time I had possession of the ball, he'd foul me, I'd then get a free kick, and now he was actually in a strong position, especially with a really, really good team against my pretty distinctly average team. It gave him a really good, it was frustrating to play against, but it was a really clever method. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.